Now let me ask this question, part of what you have treated. Now, whose view is that Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is part and parcel of Surah Al-Fatiha? The Shafi'iyya, yes. The Shafi'iyya, they are of the opinion that what Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is part and parcel of Surah Al-Fatiha. Now, are you to recite it aloud where Surah Al-Fatiha is recited aloud or not? Huh? I'm talking about the Shafi'iyya now. Yes, they say you recite it aloud. And that's why if you go to some countries that practice what the Shafi'i Madhab, you see the Imam who commence with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim and he will recite aloud. He will recite aloud. But the Malikiya, they believe that no, you don't recite it. One, they believe it's not part and parcel of Surah Al-Fatiha. That's one. Secondly, they believe you will not recite it. You will not recite it. But we say their position is not correct. Yes, they have some things they rely on, as you have mentioned in the Yoruba class. But those things are not enough to say we will recite Surah Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim at the beginning. So we can understand those narrations to mean that we will not recite it aloud. Those narrations like لا يذكرون بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم في أول القراءة ولا في آخرها, that they will not mention Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim at the beginning of recitation, at the end and at the end. So this ordinary would have been a very good evidence for the Malikiyya. But Anas radiallahu anhu said what? لا يجهرون, in another report. In another report, يسرون ببسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. They watch, they will recite silently Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. لا يجهرون, they will not recite aloud. So when we have the report that says what? لا يذكرون, they will not mention Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. From the same companion, it means لا يذكرون means what? لا يجهرون, they will not recite aloud. Then the hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha, we mentioned that they will start the recitation with what? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So it's talking about the what? What's it called? The qira'ah generally. So that doesn't mean they will not do isti'adha, they will not do the dua istiftah. So it is good that you understand this. One, you may find yourself in a situation where you see somebody doing what is contrary to what you are used to. If you understand where the person is coming from, you're able to flow together. And if somebody that he ought to educate and enlighten, that no, this opposition is not correct, this and so, you'll be able to what? Enlighten the person. So inshallah we'll stop here. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.